Hello Sagittarius, and welcome back to the channel. Let's get into your general love reading. We're going to go ahead and see what you need to know at this time. I hope everyone is doing well. These are going to be timeless messages, so please take them with a grain of salt. And let's jump in. Let's see what comes through for you at this time. Thank you for your love and your support, as well as your patience. I have been kind of experiencing a lot of stress lately, and I feel like it's kind of been interfering with the messages. So I kind of just needed to, get into meditation again. And yeah, okay. So maybe this is something that you guys are being asked to do at this time. Maybe start meditating, practice mindfulness. All right. But let's get into it. Let's see. What do you need to know? What's going on for my Sagittarians? Okay, we have home. Ooh, so something within your home. Okay, what about this home? You guys could be buying a home. You guys could be moving, or there's something within your home. Let's see. Maybe you're redecorating. Okay, you could be renovating. All right, let's see. What about this home here, Spirit? What about this home? And we have truth. So home and truth. Okay, what does that mean? So your intuition is telling you something. Let's see. Home. Yeah, so a house sale goes through. So you may be buying a house. Someone's trying to make themselves at home. Put your boundaries in place and clear out any clutter. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of what I've been getting too. There's something here that you kind of need to get rid of or release. This could even be emotional, or this could very much be like cleaning. Getting things that you don't need anymore, getting rid of things like old junk. I'm getting, and there could be like, I don't know if somebody here hoards, is a hoarder, but it's almost like somebody needs to release something, because there could be like an emotional attachment. Now this can also just be metaphorically, where you're clinging on to something, you're holding on to something, and it's like you need to start cutting the cord on something. Okay. And with this truth, check in with and trust your intuition. Someone is hiding something from you. Admit the truth before someone else does, and live and speak in your truth. So you need to live and speak in your truth when it comes to a home, or when it comes to being inside this home, or whoever you live or you share a home with. You need to speak some form of truth. Okay, so let's see. I'm seeing a lot of energy in this home. Let me see this home here. You could be seeing sunflowers, or sunflowers are very significant. Tell me about this home, please. Yeah, we have the 10 of Wands. So you see, this is like the baggage. This is the burden. This is perhaps somebody is also leaving a home, okay? But there's almost like something that you need to take out. You need to release something. And again, this could be metaphorical as well, where it's like things that you've been carrying perhaps within your home or your family has been weighing you down. Okay, so let's see. What about this 10 of Wands that you want Sagittarius to know about? What about this 10 of Wands? Because 10s are all about endings. So let's see. The Moon card. Okay, so something here is hidden. Something here is hidden from you. Or there could be some fears in regards to making this kind of transition. Let's see, what is this Moon? Let's see. 10 of Wands, the Moon, or somebody has a lot of emotional, temperance here. So there could even be a lot of emotional pain and suffering. Again, it's kind of like some kind of attachment that you're holding on to, and it's like you need to release something. This could be very much emotional, that you're holding on something that needs to be surrendered, needs to be released. You may have a difficult time concentrating. There's something here with your boundaries. You need to protect your boundaries and your peace. And that's what the home was saying. Something to do with needing to set boundaries. Be mindful of who you allow in your home. All right. But this temperance is, about balance and moderation. So there's something that perhaps, again, it could be emotional too with the moon, because he's holding the moon and the sun. And the moon here represents your emotions, the subconscious, fears, okay? Things that, I'm getting it's like you could be retaining a lot, or there's a shadow that's outweighing. There's a shadow. I'm seeing a shadow with the moon, because the moon could represent a shadow here that you're perhaps being asked to look at, to see, to reflect on. This shadow here, the Death card. So this Death card is about transition. It's about endings. There's something to do with putting an ending to this shadow. Some kind of, I'm also getting emotional. Let me see. What is this moon here about with temperance? So it feels like this is something that you're indulging in. But I feel like this is more emotional. So whether you're indulging in something, whether this is, I'm not seeing so much of an addiction, but it could be that your emotions are really intense at this time. Let me see the moon here and temperance. Okay, the Emperor. Yeah, so with the Tower card and Justice. And here we have Empress. Show me this Death card. So something is coming to an end, or something needs to end. There needs to be a transition. What is this Death card? Yeah, the Seven of Wands. Like somebody needs to protect their boundaries. Somebody needs to stand up, or you need to, stand up for yourself. Speak your truth. Okay. But with this Emperor, this can also be that, okay, I'm getting control. Yeah, there's something to do with needing to stay in balance with this masculine, feminine energy. Okay, so the Emperor here is very controlling, or trying to control perhaps their emotions. Trying to control what? Or you need to stay in control. You need to be in control of this balance. You need to be, you need to reflect here with the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, let me see Sagittarian's headspace. What's going on in Sagittarian's headspace? What's taking place? The Six of Cups. So you could be very nostalgic at this time. Three of Swords. You could be focusing on memories of the past, and you're perhaps losing, the Two of Swords. You're losing sight. I'm getting you're losing sight of the present, or there's something to do with you not being in the present. Let me see that, because the Six of Cups talks about the past. So you could be very nostalgic about the past. You're focusing a lot about the past, or possibly even childhood memories, or whatever it is. It's like your headspace is, you're seeing something from the past. Let me see your headspace. Two of Pentacles. You see, there's there's an imbalance, or you're trying to balance, which is, I'm kind of getting this temperance here. Sun and moon. Okay. But I feel like it's more of a shadow. You're more of in a shadow. You could be in a lot of regret or sadness. Maybe something didn't work out. Okay. And you could be wondering what happens if it would have worked out. Let's get one more here. Six of Cups and the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, the Devil. That's what I was getting with, and Judgment. That's what I was getting with like the Moon and Temperance. It's almost like obsessive thoughts. It feels like this is obsessive thoughts. It feels like you could be clinging on to the past. It feels like you're clinging on to something here that I feel like you need to release and let go with the Judgment card. Or you're starting to see with the Two of Pentacles in your headspace that you have been in there's some kind of imbalance. There's some kind of like back and forth. You could be going back and forth in the past. You could be returning to something. All right. But yeah, something here is being exposed with the Seven of Swords in the reverse. Like things that perhaps you were hiding from yourself, or this could be like this, again, this could be subconscious. It's like things are coming out. Things are being exposed. Let me see this Devil. And it's being exposed because it's like something that you need to pay attention to. It's like a trigger. This could be a trigger, and it's bringing you, it's putting you a lot in your emotions, and you could be imbalanced with this Temperance card, okay? Let me see this Devil here, because you could be obsessing about something. Yeah, Judgment in the Sun card. Let me see, what are you obsessing about? Page of Pentacles. What are you obsessing about? Page of Cups. You're obsessing about some kind of message. You're obsessing about, what is this? You're obsessing about perhaps messages that were never sent. Or you're obsessing, what is this? Pages, excuse me. Pages are about young, like they're children, they're younger. They're also about messages. So what are you obsessing about? What is this? Page of Pentacles, Page of Cups. Maybe how something didn't really get off the ground. Yeah, again, Page of Swords and the Ten of Swords and the Eight of Cups. So it feels like, right, because pages, again, they're kind of like messages. This one too, kind of like you're studying something, you're reading something, but it hasn't actually happened. Something didn't actually happen, possibly in your past, and you're obsessing about why it didn't happen, and you're looking at perhaps why it ended or how it ended. Okay, Page of Swords and the Ten of Swords and the Eight of Cups. So this is kind of like you emotionally detaching. You emotionally kind of, which I feel like is all here. Ten of Wands, the Moon, and the Temperance. This is kind of like the emotional ups and downs, and it's weighing on you. And it's almost like you need to take that out. You need to release it. All right? Because you could be obsessing about something, yeah, with the Sun card. So this is about exposure. This is about happiness, joy, vitality. So yeah, you're seeing why something ended. And you're emotionally walking. So it feels like in some way, it's, yes, it's obsessive, but it's also, you're also studying, or you're being asked to study. You're being asked to look at perhaps why it ended, or let's see this Page of Swords, because you have 3 pages here. What is this Page of Swords with the Ten of Swords? Yeah, you need to examine why it ended, or look at Five of Pentacles. And it's not so much like to study it and to stay stuck in it. But it could be that you're just reflecting. And I feel like this obsessive thoughts is like about why it didn't work or why it ended. Again, the Sun card and the Three of Swords. Okay, so it's like whatever this is, it's freeing you from something. It's freeing you from, it's almost like finally making peace. Is this like making, yeah, judgment? It's like, okay, Two of Swords, like removing the blindfold. You're finally seeing something with the Two of Wands, the Seven of Cups, and the Ace of Cups, and the Tower, and the Six of Wands. Eight of Swords, like you're feeling trapped, but you're turning this trap and you're turning this, like, if you notice, like she's kind of tied here. She's tied to the obsessive thinking. She's tied to the ups and downs. She's tired of whatever happened, and I feel like she's kind of like surrendering to this. She's kind of like, it's almost like releasing the cord and giving it over to spirit, kind of releasing it with the Queen of Cups. This is the emotional surrendering part. This is the completely releasing it and letting it go. Okay, because you could be really stuck in your head, and it's almost like now you need to get back into the body. Now you need to get back into the present moment, because you could be okay. So whatever this is that you're obsessively thinking about, is perhaps something not working out. I feel with this Three of Swords and the Sun card, this is helping you to awaken this heart space. Yeah, the Hermit card. So it's like you're going within, or you went within. You went within. You've been going within or doing some kind of inner work or reflecting on something with Hermit and the Ace of Swords. And you're being aware of something. It's almost like you're having a breakthrough. For some, you could be going through an awakening with the Page of Wands. This is a brand new beginning, and there's the fourth page. That insight, that inspiration, that fire, you know, with the Magician and the Hanged Man. So this really feels like I need to okay, this really feels very spiritual. This feels very like, again, like you're experiencing a breakthrough, an inner, and it's happening internally. There's a shift that's happening internally, and it's almost like you had to purge something. You had to really release some kind of past energy, and it was very painful for you for the Ten of Swords and the Three of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. You may have felt abandoned. You may have felt alone. But whatever it is, it's like in the moment of solitude and being in hermit mode, that's when you have that light. That's when you have that inspiration. That's when you have that aha moment. That's when it's almost like you aligned with, I don't know, God, if you will, or your guides, or there was some kind of, you went within and it opened a portal. Okay, I don't know what else word to use. It opened something within, and it helped you to reflect, helped you to see your truth, so that you can, I'm getting, manifest something new, because you were in this Hanged Man position. You were in Hanged Man, having to see something a different way, and you could have been very obsessive, thinking constantly in your head over and over and over again. And I feel with this Hanged Man, this is about surrender. This is about letting go. This is about letting go and letting God. Okay, and you gave it up. You, doesn't mean you have to give up on your dreams. We're not saying that. It's just whatever this obsessive thinking was, or whatever it is that you were fixated on, it's like you didn't resist it anymore. You weren't resisting you stopped resisting what was actually happening in your life. Or maybe this is what you're being asked to do. Stop resisting. Stop resisting what is happening, and kind of just give it up to the divine. Okay, so for those, if this message resonates with you, you're gonna know You're going to know what it, you know, you're going to know what I'm talking about, okay? Okay, let's see. Let's see. Let's see what's happening in Sagittarian's heart space. Okay, so something here is shifting. Something here is changing. Okay. Let's see. Let's see your heart space. The Tower. Okay, so this is literally like, yeah, like heart activation. You, again, you may have experienced a heartbreak, right? Very painful. 3 of Swords. You may have been grieving. It like felt really heavy. Maybe you even lost a loved one. Whoever this was, whatever this was, okay? It's different for everyone. It kind of feels like my heart got ripped out. Literally, like that's, and it's almost activating your heart space. I'm getting it's like resuscitating. It's bringing you, something here is like bringing you back to life with the 8 of Cups, okay? And the Fool card. So it's like you fell. I'm getting it's you fell. Interesting. Or you're, again, detachment, 8 of Cups. Emotionally, and this is with this Hermit card, Ace of Swords. Okay, so your heart space is like reactivating. Let's see. Okay, something here didn't manifest. Something wasn't. Let me see, what is this? Magician in the reverse. Or something wasn't manifesting for you. Something wasn't working out, and you had to kind of let go. With the 4 of Cups, you needed to kind of surrender and just, you know, like you could be in isolation, you could be alone, you could be feeling whatever it is here. You had an emotional ups and downs, okay? Rapid movement. It was very, it's almost like you kind of needed to go within. You needed to detach from everything that was going on, the chaos around you. And it doesn't mean necessarily running away from it. It's just like in the midst of all the chaos, like be still. And I feel like you're learning to be still. You're learning stillness. That regardless of whatever is going on, crash and burn, things are happening, people are dying, whoever, or whatever, relationships ending, maybe family, friends, a coworker, everything is kind of happening all at once. Tower, it's, yeah, it's, I'm getting it's like it's bringing you back to self alignment, okay? And it's like regardless of everything that is happening, it's like look how still the water is. Okay. Yeah, there could have been fears, anxiety, worry. Your mind could have been playing tricks on you. And again, it's like you could be awakening. You could be going through like a dark night of the soul. You could be experiencing some kind of, yeah, and you may not know what's going on with the witch here. So you could be, you know, becoming a lot more awakened, perhaps even tapping into your psychic abilities. And this is happening to you. It's, excuse me, this is happening for you. And you may not understand what's going on, but it's happening for you, okay? Like everything is kind of, you feel like everything is kind of crashing down. That's the Tower. And for you to rebuild, possibly even this new home or a dream home, look how beautiful this home is. This is like my dream home, okay? In the middle of the woods with animals, and that's it. Okay? Yeah, everything is like, in order for you to rebuild, you need to experience this Tower moment. You need to experience everything kind of crashing down. But this is going to happen naturally. This is not like you're forcing it, okay? This is all happening for you. Let's see. What's going on for Sagittarius? Yeah, the first house. Look at this. The house of self. self-image, physical body, life philosophy, opinions. This is like you're choosing the door to self. This is about the self. Okay, with Pluto, you're transforming, changing, and it feels like you're awakening the gateways. Okay, gateway here. Going through like a spiritual awakening with the 9th house. Seeking the truth, seeking the sacred. Yeah, beautiful. 19 could be significant. Conjunction, you're becoming more empowered. So this is what you're going through. This is your breakthrough, Uranus. And you may have been feeling really stuck in your head. You may like having like a body, I don't know, like feeling like, you know, you're in agony. Okay, but this is really what's going on. This is the ego death here. Pisces, yeah, something very spiritual is happening to you, or something that you're experiencing at this time, and you're being asked to kind of move slowly, take your time. Yeah, beautiful. Okay, let's see if we can get some last messages, guidance, clarity, and truth. If this resonated with you, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It really helps with the algorithm. So let's see. And thank you so much for being here with me. Reflect on your priorities. Okay. Reflect on your priorities. So again, you could be really stuck in something. You could be really emotionally tied in. I feel with this Aquarius, it's about detaching, having to see things objectively. And don't let pride get in your way. Okay, so yeah, you need to confront something here because these are two opposite signs, Aquarius and Leo. You need to confront something. Don't allow your ego or your pride to get in the way. See things for what they are, regardless of how painful that might be, okay? Doesn't mean you have to do anything about it. Just notice it. Be aware of it. And expect powerful change. Okay? Yeah, find balance. Find balance. Okay, let's see. Loved one in heaven. So this is probably what you've been experiencing. Perhaps somebody passed on. Listen to your intuition. They're communicating with you. They're trying to get your attention. They could be telling you that you need to get back into the moment. This loved one in heaven is always looking out for you. They are your guide, and express your creativity. And communicate clearly. Yeah, so there's something that you need to speak up about. There's something that with the truth card, and open your heart. Archangel Chamuel. Thank you, Chamuel, for removing the barriers around my heart. Which is like this pain, this, yeah, again, resuscitation. And forgiveness. Beautiful with let go. Okay, do you see that? Yeah, this is what is preventing you from actually moving forward, is because of all the blocks and the devil here that's, you know, keeps replaying things over. And it's okay. It's peaceful resolution. Like, yeah, and I love how my fridge just stopped right there, okay? Yeah, let go. You're going to find peace, or you are creating peace, or you're making peace. But yeah, don't, like, getting, like, have compassion too for yourself, especially what you've been experiencing and feeling. I'm getting stop resisting and just allow whatever is, like, be a witnesser, be aware of what's going on internally, emotionally, and just take your time and go slow. So yeah, that is what I have for you, Sagittarius. Let me know if it resonated with you, and I will see you next time. Have a wonderful day. Bye.